So, welcome to the Breakthrough Coach podcast, where I provide actionable insights to help you advance your career and achieve your goals. My name is David Wallis, and today I am talking about a topic that's critical for all managers: auditing and building your personal brand. If you're a recently promoted manager or an emerging leader, this episode is specifically for you. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the key points that I've shared in my recent LinkedIn series on personal branding. I will cover how to audit your brand, create an action plan, and to align your relationships and reputation with your leadership goals. By the end, you'll know exactly how to take control of your personal brand and position yourself for long-term success. So let's start with the basics. Why does your personal brand matter? Your personal brand is your professional reputation. It's how people perceive you, the value you bring, and what you stand for. As a manager, this isn't optional, it's essential. Your team, your peers, and even your senior leaders will make decisions based on how they perceive you. Are you credible? Are you approachable? Are you someone that they can trust? And here's the truth: if you don't take control of your personal brand, others will define it for you, and that can lead to missed opportunities, misalignment, or even distrust. So let's take the example of Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft. When he stepped into leadership, he didn't just focus on the company's strategy, he focused on his personal brand as an empathetic and collaborative leader. This brand helped transform the culture of Microsoft, turning it into one of the most valuable and innovative companies in the world. So, as a manager, your personal brand isn't just about you, it's about how you lead, how you connect, and how you inspire others. Now that we've established why your brand matters, let's dive in to how to audit your brand and understand where you currently stand. The first step to building your personal brand is conducting an audit. This is where you take a step back and evaluate how you are currently perceived and whether it aligns with the leader that you want to be. So, here are 3 steps that you can take to audit your personal brand now. 1. Reflect on yourself. Start by asking yourself some key questions. What are my strengths? What do you want to be known for? What's your leadership style? For example, you may have a reputation for being a technical expert, but now that you're a manager, you want to be seen as collaborative and empathetic. Number 2, seek feedback. Ask your team, peers, and mentors for honest feedback. What do they think of your leadership style? Are there gaps between how you see yourself and how others see you? Use tools like a 360-degree feedback or even informal conversations to gain more clarity. Number 3, review your online presence. Your LinkedIn profile and other social media platforms should reflect the leader that you want to be. Is your profile up to date? Does it highlight your leadership achievements? For example, if someone Googles you, will they find content that aligns with your goals, or will they find something irrelevant or unprofessional? This audit will give you a clear picture of where you stand today, and it will reveal the areas where you need to make changes. With your audit complete, the next step is to create an action plan to build and align your personal brand. Now that you know where you stand, it's time to take action. Here's a simple framework for building and aligning your personal brand as a manager. Number 1, define your personal brand statement. Think about this as an elevator pitch. It's a concise summary of who you are as a leader, what you stand for, and the value that you bring. For example, your statement could be, I'm a collaborative leader who empowers teams to innovate and drives results through transparency and empathy. Secondly, showcase your leadership traits. If you want to be known as an empathetic leader, schedule regular one-to-one meetings with your team, actively listen to their concerns, and show genuine care. If you want to be seen as transparent, communicate openly about challenges and involve your team in solving them. Thirdly, elevate your online presence. Update your LinkedIn profile to reflect your new role and leadership goals. Share posts and articles about leadership lessons, team successes, or industry trends. This positions you as a thought leader and helps build credibility with your network. Number 4, strengthen your relationships. Personal branding is deeply connected to the relationships that you build. Focus on quality over quantity. Develop authentic connections with your team, peers, and mentors. Remember, relationships amplify your brand. The key here is consistency. Your words, actions, and online presence should all align with the leader that you want to be. Now let's talk about how your brand and relationships work together to accelerate your career growth. Now here's an important point. Your personal brand and relationships are effectively two sides of the same coin. They work together to amplify your career growth. Your personal brand attracts meaningful relationships, and those relationships in turn enhance your brand. For example, when Sheryl Sandberg became COO of Meta, her personal brand as a results-driven leader and advocate for women in the workplace made her a respected voice in the industry. Her relationships with thought leaders like Mark Zuckerberg further amplified her influence and reach. As a manager, your focus should be on building authentic, mutually beneficial relationships. Connect with mentors, collaborate with peers, and build trust with your team. These relationships will not only support your growth, but will also serve as ambassadors for your brand. To wrap up, let's summarize the key takeaways and the steps that you could implement today. Number 1, audit your brand. Take the time to understand how you are currently perceived and identify the gaps between your current image and your professional goals. Number 2, build your brand. Define your personal brand statement, align your actions with your desired leadership traits, and elevate your online presence. Number 3, leverage relationships. Focus on building meaningful connections with your team, peers, and mentors to amplify your brand and, in the process, create opportunities. Remember, your personal brand is your leadership foundation. When it is intentionally cultivated, it builds trust, credibility, and influence, qualities that are critical for success as a manager. And if you're ready to take your personal brand to the next level, I'd love to help you. Reach out to me, the Breakthrough Coach, and let's create a tailored strategy that aligns with your goals and sets you up for long-term success. You don't have to figure this out alone. Your next breakthrough is just one conversation away. Good luck.